I've watched 10 episodes of The Mandalorian in the last 24 hours. I'm not well. Alright, anyway, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and happy Friday. Digging through the requests, a lot of you guys want me to bring back the ranking random players without knowing who is coming back. And why not? We haven't done it in like over a month, so the season wasn't even going last time. A lot of things have probably already changed. We'll probably do 2 categories of players. I got the quarterback set up right now, and then we'll skip to someone else when we get through it. As always, we got a couple of quick plugs. One, head over to gfuel.com, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. And 2, if you're 18 years or older, go ahead and download the daily fantasy app known as Prize Picks, where code WyattzWorld will match up to $100 of your first deposit. Remember, guys, always play responsibly, and let's get into today's video. Okay, super quick for those who are new to the channel, what we're doing here is I've got a list 1 to 10. I will be spinning this wheel, whatever team it lands on, I have to pick that quarterback and rank them on that list without knowing who is coming next. Pretty self-explanatory, so let's begin. Dak, right out the gate. Obviously, we're gonna rank Dak if he's healthy here. I'll drop him at 5. We'll say 5. He's good. He's got a great arm. He can make plays happen. He can rally his offense behind him. He's better than majority of the league. All right, next quarterback. Jameis, that'll help me. Now, technically, he still is a starter, and I say technically because I heard there's a chance Andy Dalton actually starts this weekend, but that's not official, at least at the time of this video. So we will put Jameis. We'll go 8. Obviously, we're going healthy Jameis as well. He has like 4 cracked vertebrae right now, but Jameis is one of those quarterbacks that you'll talk shit about, and he'll go out and make a case that he's a top 15 quarterback. And then as soon as you start defending him, he'll go out and convince the world that he's bottom 5. Next quarterback. Give me someone elite. Ask and you shall receive. Aaron Rodgers. You see, I hate doing this because obviously I want to get Josh and put him at 1, but Aaron Rodgers is the safest bet you can have by just sticking him at the top. People may debate it with you and be like, oh, I think Mahomes is better. Oh, I think Allen's better, like I would. No one's ever gonna call you wrong for having Aaron Rodgers in the number 1 spot on a list, and I might have said that last time. All right, next QB. I don't know what noise I was making there, but we got Ryan Tannehill now. Look, if he wasn't playing the Bills, you wouldn't have gotten murdered. In week 1, with what he was given, he actually didn't look that bad against the Giants in their loss. I don't think Tannehill is like a complete waste of a QB or anything like that, but I don't think he was the guy I thought he was 2 years ago when, you know, he redeemed himself. I would certainly take him above Jameis, but I would not take him above Dak. I'll drop him at 7, and I think that's a pretty fair spot for Tannehill right now. All right, next quarterback. I think this list is pretty valid so far. Who do we got? Tom. Wait, is Tom not on this list? Help me out here, guys. I seriously don't see Tom at all. Pause the frame and yell at me in the comments. Okay, that's bizarre to me. So we're gonna have Nick Foles count as Tom Brady, and we'll drop him at 3. I think that's fair. Don't get me wrong, Tom is still extremely talented. I just think some of the younger guys coming up are starting to surpass his current talent level. The guy's just getting old. You know, he's starting to lose certain steps of his game. All right, so let's recap the list quick after 5. 1 is Rodgers, 3 is Brady, 5 is Dak, 7's Tannehill, 8 is Jameis, which leaves 9, 10, 6, 4, and 2 open. All right, next QB. Oh, is it Joe B? Oh. Okay, this ain't so bad. We'll take Joe Cool and put him at 4, because I would legitimately still take him above Dak. I don't care how he's looked this season so far. His O-line has been garbage. The guy took a 2-14 team to the Super Bowl last year. Like, you can't write him off. And I think putting him above Dak Prescott is certainly not crazy. I got faith in Joe. He'll turn it around. We gotta get lucky now. Give me some trash cans. Mitchie! That was the weirdest noise I've ever made out of pleasure, but Mitch, thank you so much for showing up right now. As a starting quarterback right now, I think I'm gonna play it safe and have Mitch be the bottom. I don't hate him, but like, again, how many people are gonna say I'm wrong for saying that? Out of every starting quarterback currently, there's guys that he can definitely be argued with, but he could also lose every single one of those arguments. All right, guys, 3 spots left. We're getting down to the wire. Shit. That's one of those guys that can definitely be argued with Mitch. But does it invalidate the list? I'm obviously gonna put Mariota at 9. All right, next quarterback. We've got to avoid someone bad. That would be a catastrophe. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. All right, so Carson Wentz, throwing him at number 6, and that somewhat valid. At least if you're asking me, I would take Wentz over Tannehill so far. I would definitely take him over Jameis, Mariota, and Mitch. Probably wouldn't take him over Dak. Right now, that sits good with me. I think he's bounced back and looked really good. All right, and the final spin, quarterback number 2 on the list, no matter what. Oh no, Tua, not the time. I also just said Tua time in the same sentence. I'm fucking pissed. So Tua's gonna go at number 2, and I mean, right now, honestly, you know, whatever, 8 touchdowns, some people might joke about it, but I don't think he's better than Tom or Joe. Or probably Dak. But he is 8-1 out of his last 9 starts, and throwing the rock, he's been looking okay. But however, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first list of the day, and I think it was spot on until the end here. We have Rodgers at 1, Tua at 2, Brady at 3, Burrow at 4, Dak at 5. Then we got Wentz at 6, Tannehill at 7, Jameis at 8, Mariota at 9, and Mitch at 10. We were so close. Okay, so here's what we're going to do to decide the next category we rank. We've got running backs, wide receiver, and D for defense on this wheel. I'm a simple man. Running back it is. Okay, so here we are, same exact thing, except I have it set up for running backs. All right, first running back. Don't give me CMC right away, you son of a bitch. Thank you. All right, so starting off with J.K. Dobbins, because he's back. He's playing right now, right? Look, I like the guy. I know to a lot of you guys he has stuff to prove, but when he entered the league and, you know, before he was banged up, he was so productive and so explosive and fun to watch. I'm going to put him at 7. That might honestly seem high to some people, but just believe me, if you don't know about him, he is so goddamn good. Like, he had 900 yards, 8 or 9 touchdowns, and he caught over 100 yards too. Like, he had a very impressive showcase. All right, next running back. Chase Edmonds, gross. Honestly, I don't even know if he's the lead back in snaps there. Either way, we'll just take Gaskin because he's here, and we're going to throw the Miami running back at the bottom. And no, I don't think Chase is terrible, but like this year, he's just not being used right, if you're asking me. All right, I think we're doing okay. Next running back is going to be Karma. Alvin Kamara is a very good running back. I think everybody knows that. I'm going to drop him at probably 4. He's not going to be the guy to go out and rush for 1,300 yards. He's going to get you 700 to 900. But on top of that, he's also going to get you 600 to 700 receiving yards and probably 6 to 7 receiving touchdowns if he's healthy all year. All right, next back. Give me someone elite, top 2. Again, ask and you shall receive. Although this year, Dalvin Cook hasn't been that good. I'll be the one to say that. Overall, I think, you know, there's still a lot of time for him to bounce back and be great, and he definitely will. So I would take him above Alvin Kamara, but I'm not going to say he's top 2 on this list. I'll say he's top 3. Okay, next running back is Josh Jacobs. This might invalidate the list to a lot of people, but I'm being real. I would take J.K. Dobbins over Josh. Josh is not a bad running back, but I don't think that he is a great running back. I'm good with 8. All right, next victim, we'll say this time. Miles Sanders. He's gonna go at 9. I personally wouldn't take him, but he has been proving a lot of people wrong, including me this year. I think he's looked excellent, honestly. Looked great in week 1 and made me completely eat my words in week 2. But honestly, this is the first time ever I've watched him and not hated myself. All right, next running back, and we don't have any more spots at the bottom. We need good backs. My choice, perfect. Where's Nicholas? Come here, Nick. He is the best. I tell you guys every time I see him, you guys think it's an obsession. It's just the truth. Proved it again last night, dude. He's unstoppable. I had a dream last night where I was just in like an open prairie with really nice flowers and good weather and the sun was shining down. And Nick Chubb was carrying me on his back like he was a horse through this pasture. He is my spirit animal. All right, next running back. We can't ask for much better than that. Who's the starter? I don't give a shit what the depth chart says. I'm picking Darrell Henderson because he is just flat out better than Cam Akers. As of right now, at least, it's unquestionable. He's not on the list, so we're gonna use Cam Akers. But since we're talking about Darrell Henderson, honestly, I'll put him at 6. I don't think Darrell really has a lot left to prove either. He's looked pretty good so far this season. In the last 2 seasons, when he's been battling with other backs, every opportunity he's been given, he's made the most of. Yeah, look, guy's never gotten over 150 carries, but he's still getting you 5 touchdowns and 600, almost 700 yards. He's also catching you a couple touchdowns. Like, Darrell Henderson's just flat out underrated, man. All right, so we got 2 and 5 left. Javonte? By a hair. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm good with putting Javonte at 5. He had like 11 receptions in week 1 or something crazy. He's definitely a dual threat running back too. Don't sleep on him. And once again, wow, the last one is number 2. This list is also valid. Come on, please. Pretty much just got the same level we did when we got Tua as well. Damian Harris. Glad to see he bounced back last week. I think he's going to have a great rest of his year, but he's not above Cook, Kamara, Javonte. Right around Darrell Henderson. But to recap the list, we got Chubb at 1, Harris at 2, Cook at 3, Kamara at 4, Williams at 5, Henderson at 6, 7 is Dobbins, 8 is Jacobs, 9 is Miles Sanders, and 10 was, well, basically any Miami running back. Almost valid again, but Damian, you fucked us. Alright guys, and that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed me randomly ranking players again. If you guys want to show support to this video, you already know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, turn that bell on. I do my best to post on this channel every single day. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Friday. I'll see you Sunday morning. And yeah, have a great one.